So the other day, I uploaded a video that was rather ambitiously titled My Unstoppable Battlemage Deck, and it turns out, rather embarrassingly, that I fundamentally misunderstood how Battlemage's ability works during that video, and that was pointed out by multiple people in the comments section, and I feel embarrassed, I feel humiliated about it all, so in today's video, I need to right this wrong and fix my Battlemage deck. So that's what we're going to be doing in today's video. I've basically picked out a few cards that need to go, and I've got some replacements to put in the deck. However, since I'm feeling a bit sad about the situation, we are also going to be finishing off this beta box. We've got some packs to rip, guys. So I've got 6 beta packs left, if I can pick them up. And to make myself feel better about the situation, we're going to pull some heat from these packs. So I guess let's get started with one of these, shall we? Because that'll just lift up my spirits and make me feel better about the situation. That's if I can actually open the pack. There we go. I'm expecting good cards only. Alright. Oasis is already oh my gosh. Guys, we just got 2 of the dual threshold sides. That's kind of crazy. I don't think I've ever opened a pack with 2 of them in there like that. That's really cool. Oh! Browse! And I can also see a shiny card back there. This is... okay. I'm feeling much better about the situation already. Browse is a great card. Absolutely fantastic card. For those who don't know, it's a 1 mana, 3 air threshold unique magic that allows you to look at your next 7 spells, put 1 in your hand and the rest on the bottom of your spellbook in any order. That is insane. And then there is something shiny back here. Lucky Charm Hollow, or Foil, whatever you want to call it. What a start to these packs. That is ridiculous. Okay, wow. I'm feeling really happy. Anyways, these are the cards I've picked out that need to leave the Battlemage deck. Actually, I don't even think I've explained yet what I got wrong with Battlemage. So before we go through these cards, let me tell you how Battlemage's ability actually works. So what I got wrong in the video was basically what the word attacks means. What I thought it meant was basically whenever Battlemage, battles or strikes or destroys an enemy unit, that's considered an attack, and then you trigger this draw ability. But that is not actually how it works. It turns out the word attack purely pertains to the move and attack actions. So when you tap Battlemage and move him to attack an enemy unit, that is what triggers the draw ability of this card. So a few of the cards in my deck, therefore, do not necessarily work the way I intended them to. And these 4 are the worst offenders, so they basically need to go out. I had another card in there called... what's that card called? The one that strikes all the enemies in the unit, but I've decided to get... in the square on the realm. I cannot speak right now, but I've decided to keep those in because I actually think it's still a good removal card to have in the deck. However, these cards need to go. Peacemaker Arbalest, I thought was good because it gives Battlemage ranged, but it turns out a ranged attack does not trigger this. Hitting an opponent's minion with a ranged attack is not the same as doing a move and attack ability thing. So giving Battlemage ranged isn't actually that important. So Peacemaker Arbalest is gone, and then as well as that, Meat Hook is gone, because for the same reason, if you activate Meat Hook's ability and fight an enemy minion when it arrives, that also is not an attack and does not trigger Battlemage's ability. So pretty much, these are the 4 cards that need to go. Fortunately, the rest of the deck was fine, so happy to keep it the way it is with those cards, but these are the ones that really aren't doing what I thought they would be doing. So these are the 4 that are going. With that, it's time for another pack. Time for a pack break, guys. These are really hard to open as well. I can't lie. There we go. Hopefully we get something like that last pack. That would be insane. A windmill? Hell yeah. Getting nice dual sides. And then Squirming Mass. Whenever a minion nearby dies, Squirming Mass permanently gains its power. That's interesting. Grapple Shot's really nice to have. And nothing else crazy back there. So that was a bit more of a tame pack. Let's do one more. See if we can get anything better. To be fair though, after that first pack, I don't really care anymore. I'm happy with that. Summoning Sphere, Frost Nova, Syrian Templar. I don't think I've ever seen this card before. And a Craterize. Really nice removal spell. And Common Sense is nice. Nothing else back there hiding. Cool. Alright, so anyways, we've gone through what Battlemage's ability actually does. These are the cards that are leaving, so I've got 4 replacement cards. Let's start with 2 here that I've picked to go in the deck. Poison Nova is just a really cool, really sick removal spell that will work well in this deck. It's a 5 mana, 1 fire threshold magic that is lethal and deals 1 damage to each other nearby minion. So the reason this works well is because Battlemage is going to hopefully be on our opponent's side of the board, so hopefully there's not too many of my minions around Battlemage that will be affected by this. And then if my opponent's got a lot of, threatening minions on the realm, I can just use some Poison Novas to take them out. So these are going in the deck. Get rid of those meat hooks. We don't need them. Poison Nova, much better. Alright, time for a pack break. It's like a little gambling addiction. I have to take a hit after every few minutes to feel something, you know? I'm really struggling to open them today. Can't lie. But what have we got here? Poisonous Dagger. Bearer has a lethal. That could go in the Battlemage deck. That could genuinely go in the Battlemage deck. I have to think about that. Grosse Poltergeist. I don't know what you are. Oh, there's someone revving their engine outside too. But tap until this dude leaves the realm, gain control of nearby artifact, and animate it if it's an automation power. Okay, I don't think I'm going to use that, but cool nonetheless. And no crazy curios back there. So let's go through the next card I'm putting in, which is Angry Mob, because I couldn't find anything else to go in the deck, to be honest. So Angry Mob's going in because it's a decent minion to have just in any fire deck. Originally, this was in the collection, but just to fill a slot for now, it's going in the main deck. 4 mana, 2 fire threshold, 3 power minion with a really, really good Genesis ability that kills target adjacent, unique, or elite minions. So that is going in the deck in the place of one of these Peacemaker Arbalest cards. Time for another pack. I want something good now. We haven't had too much in the last few packs, so... Oh my god, we just got another Poison Nova. Do I put that in instead of Angry Mob? Hold up. Hold up. This is going back in the collection. I'm making a change on the fly. Angry Mob, back in the collection. We're running 3 Poison Novas. And... Usculan Phoenix. Airborne. For take damage from a fire spell or ability against +1 power this turn instead. Not too crazy, I don't think. And, oh, Spin Attack, that's the other card I was talking about before that I couldn't remember the name of. So, in the Battlemage deck, I'm running a playset of these. Originally, because I thought a strike would trigger the draw, which it does not. But nonetheless, it's still good, so I'm keeping it in. I'm glad I'm pulling all the cards I'm talking about. That's really handy. So, there is one more card that I'm putting in, and I've got one more pack. So, let's open the last pack, and then I'll go through the last card with you all. The last card's a little bit lame. It's just one I found in my collection, so I don't want to spend too much time on it, but... Mountain Giant, another Grapple Shot, nice. I love Grapple Shots. Just get as many of those as I can, and nothing else in there. So that's kind of lame. And then the last card I'm putting in is just one of these. I don't know, I just found it in my bulk, and I couldn't think of anything else to put in, so... I put this random card in, and hopefully it does something useful. Anyways, that's it for today's video. The Battlemage deck is now kind of fixed, so that's good. I'll probably continue upgrading it. I might make another follow-up video in like a month or two when I've got some more, like when it's basically finished. But for now, I think it's safe to say it is less stoppable than it was before this video, so that's a win. Anyways, see you guys.